So the next ones we are going to do are going to be graphing inequalities, where you have to do the shading. First thing you're always going to do is just pretend that you have an equal sign there and graph your equation like we did in chapter 2. So if I had the line y equals -5, how did we graph that line? Now you have to remember chapter 2. On y, it's down at -5, and my line's going to go horizontal. So on Alex, you have to draw a solid line in there. Then you're going to look at your inequality. If you have the equal to underneath, it stays solid. But if you don't have the equal to underneath, they call it dashed, some books call it dotted. But you'll have a little tool that looks sort of like this. You'll click on that tool, click on the line, and then it's going to fix your line and make it a dotted line instead of a solid line. My eraser erases too much at a time. Then you're going to have another little tool that looks sort of like this with a whole bunch of little dots in one of the corners. And you're going to click on the section that you want to shade. If y is less than -5, I want to shade the y values that are less than -5, obviously. I would shade below there. And it's going to add a whole bunch of little dots underneath there. And your graph will look something sort of like that. So yes, if we have x equals our number, that goes vertical. If we have y equals our number, it goes horizontal, just in case you forgot that from chapter 2. So number 6 says we want to have x is greater than or equal to -2. So we're going to start by graphing the line x equals -2. How are we going to graph that line? Put a dot on x at -2 and then goes vertical. So on Alex you either have to go up or down so that you can draw your line. Second step, is the line going to stay solid or do we want to change it to a dashed line? Going to stay solid because we have the equal to. And then the last step, we're going to do our shading. We're going to shade greater than -2, so we're going to shade on the right hand side. All my dots. So number 7, we are graphing x is less than 1. We're going to put a dot at 1. Make our line go vertical. I'm going to just draw it a dashed line. On Alex, you'll have to put it in as a solid line and make it a dashed line. And then I'm going to shade on the left. Less than goes to the left if you're looking at the x-axis.